All right, we got why Geo, I don't even know how to say his name, versus Goku isn't close. I'm gonna be honest, I think Goku is the strongest motherfucker in the universe besides Saitama. I don't feel like he beating Saitama, you know what I'm saying?
Goku versus Giorno, aka GR. Goku from Dragon Ball Z versus Giorno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Giorno.
Who wins? With that being said, let's get straight into the video. Starting off with Golden Experience Requiem, aka GR. Now for the video, we're gonna be highballing GR just a tad bit from usual because consistently he's like bullet timer speed and bullet level. But do we care? No. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just pull him to his maximum potential, was shown in the verse, which starts with this scan right here, which basically just says Giorno in every single stat he has well, nothing. He has no stat in them at all. So any normal person who see this would be like, well, Giorno's butt, he's grits, he's trash, he's a burger, he can't do anything, he literally can't punch, can't move or anything, it's all none. But this gets debunked by the JoJo Vela data book for JoJo's. So when you translate the JoJo Vela data book, it just basically just says, well, Giorno's just so strong, you can't compare him with any other stand, and you know, he's just so strong, you can't measure him either, so it says nothing.
Bro, what the fuck, bruh?
So basically what this means is that Giorno just has infinite power, infinite stats, infinite speed, infinite attack, punch, everything, right? Well, you can just push it to inaccessible speed because, you know, there's other characters in the show, like BIG and, you know, Made in Heaven, who are infinite speed, so he should be faster than them. And those characters are infinite speed, so obviously Giorno would be faster than that. And we're just gonna push it to inaccessible because why not? And inaccessible speed is just characters you can move in 0 time, which is faster than infinite speed because you can move in 0 time instead of 1 second or 2 seconds, etc., etc. And he should be like high universal power because he has infinite attack potency. But since he's none, so he's stronger, we're gonna push him to universal plus, so which is, you know, 4D. Now that we finished talking about how strong and fast Giorno is, let's talk about his most prominent ability he has to win him the battle, potentially, which is his causality manipulation. And
I'm over here hyping up Goku's shit, bro. Hey, I did not even know this, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Basically, a rundown what his ability does. It reverts any action that someone takes back to 0 to the point where it never occurred at all. This ability is so powerful that it can even revert actions that are guaranteed futures that are seen by people who could see the 100% rate of the future to not happen at all, to the point where it's 0. So even you see it and the term is 100% rate, he's gonna be like, oh nah, and stop it. So it goes back to normal.
What the
Giorno's stand ability is also
so this nigga's winning regardless. Don't fight the nigga. Don't touch him. Don't do anything to him. He's winning regardless. What the hell? That shit is not fair.
technically passive because, you know, it can move on its own without Giorno's knowledge, but it's not really that good of a passive because all it is that the stand has its own willpower, mind, and body, and, you know, it'll still be universal plus and accessible speed, so it doesn't really change anything. Ignoring that though, it's also stated that those who are struck by his willpower will have their depth itself reverted to 0 and die an infinite amount of times, which, you know, we all know the Diavolo means where he's just dying infinite amount of times forever and ever, so yeah. So there's also technically another inaccessible speed feat within this fight as well, because Diavolo's time hacks basically just erase time, so there's no time at all inside the place they're fighting. And Golden Experience Requiem is able to move around this space where there is no time at all, because that's the ability it is, it erases time, which will be inaccessible speed because you're moving in a place with 0 time at all. There is a very big controversy around this feat in general about if this should even scale to Giorno or not, aka GR, because, you know, he's moving in a place with no time, which is happening, but people think that's because of his hacks. I reverted it back to normal where time would exist. And my opinion on this, well, I don't really care. Doesn't really change the scaling to accessible speed. So I'm gonna say it's correct just for this video. I want to talk about other hacks that GR has that could potentially win him against the battle versus Goku, which is age manipulation. And basically what it does is that when he injects life into things that are living, he can age them to the point where their lifespan exhausts. So let's say GR shoots his beam or whatever at a tree. The tree that's 10 years old would immediately exhaust all the way to his lifespan ends, which should be like 1,000 years old, whatever kind of tree you want to talk about. Or if you choose it at a toad, the toad's gonna go from a baby toad to like an old carcass toad. So the hacks I put down for this video for GR are his best hacks that he has probably, because everything else is like butt burger cheeks. So everything.
Bro, this nigga is literally Superman on another level, bro. He has every single power, bro. You can't do shit to this man. Bro, I ain't know he could do any of this shit. Goku is not touching him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought Goku was beating this motherfucker's ass. Goku is not touching him. What he's explaining, Goku is not touching him at all.
Like that's going to be very important for this video. And another thing I'd like to mention is what the stand is in itself, which is life energy. And what I mean by life energy is that the stand itself, or all stands in the verse, are just made of life energy that are made from the soul, or they're just called spiritual energy life forms, which means all stands in the verse are just spiritual in nature. And inside the inverse of JoJo's, you can't see other stands without you having a stand itself or being able to see ghosts or something similar to that. And for crossverse reasons, it works the same way. So if a character like Ichigo comes along who could see ghosts and stands, it would work and he could be able to see them, interact with them. So conclusion for the scale is that GR is universal plus with inaccessible speed, has causality manipulation, age manipulation, and can put people in an infinite type loop, and it's intangible. On to the main course, the main attraction, the one and only Son Goku. You guys have been waiting, and here it is. Now let's just get straight into the point of how strong Goku is in comparison to GR. Starting off with attack potency, we know in the start of Super, when Goku and Super Saiyan God and Clash of Beerus, it states that if they clash more times over and over, the entire universe, aka Universe 7, the macrocosm, will be destroyed. Which is stated inside the scan where it says people, planets, Galakas, Beerus, and Goku will be completely destroyed. There'll be literally nothing left in the universe and it'll turn to a vacuum of nothingness.
What the fuck does he get his info
from? In
from?
the 3 realms of the universe, which would be the living world, heaven, and hell, and also time itself, as time is part of something. There is also a statement that says, God Destruction Beerus against Son Goku. If the fight continues, it has a power which will destroy the entire universe. So it's very consistent that they're going to destroy the entire universe and that both of them are doing it. People would try to argue that it's a shared feat and that doesn't matter, but it does matter because it was Beerus that's going to destroy the universe and Goku is nullifying his power so it wouldn't destroy the universe or destroy Earth for that matter. That's why when it went out, it went back to normal and it was destroying planets and stars. It is also very, very important to mention inside Dragon Ball, the living universe, aka the mortal universe, is infinite in size and is stated to be infinite size multiple different times. So for example, in that Zenchu 4, page 72, where it's literally verbatim stated to be an endless expansive space, which literally means it's expansive to the point where it's just infinite in size, where it has innumerable stars, innumerable levels, blah, 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 blah. Or for the galaxies, it just states that there's galaxies that exist infinitely across the entire universe, and there's also sections, which is east, west, south, and north. Disclaimer as well, so I don't have anyone in the comment section going, oh, well, you know, it's only 4 galaxies, so it can't be infinite size. The 4 galaxy sectors of the universe are not the same as the actual galaxies inside the universe. Those are 2 very different.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know what the fuck this has to do with any of the shit with Giorno versus Goku. What the fuck?
Things. So the sectors of the universe will look like this, right? Where it's shown on screen right here. And there would just be infinite galaxies throughout the entire circle, but it's still cut in 4, right? So that's just like a visual to show you how it would look. Now finish up the AP scale that I was just saying. So Goku is able to destroy this macrocosm, which has these 3 universe infinite size structure. Not to mention that he absorbed Super Saiyan God, that he's doing his feat into his base form, which is stated right here. So the feat I explained should already be low multiversal tier, and now absorbed into his base form, he should be even higher into low multiversal tier. In fact, Goku should be way over low multiversal tiers of ranges, especially when his multipliers come to play, which is times 50, times 2, then times 4. And then Super Saiyan God form should be at least very minimum times 2, Super Mega Low Ball, and Super Saiyan Blue at minimum times 2, then Ultra Instinct, etc, etc. But for this video, and just for now, because it's what we're talking about, I'm gonna just stick only to Super Saiyan God only. Then we punch in all the numbers from starting 3 universes level thread, calculate times 50, times 4, times 2 over and over, and then repeat back to base. It comes out to this number, which is 1,920,000 into, you know, universal plus level, which is definitely into the multiversal tier, way higher than the baseline for multiversal tier. And this is just Battle of Gods only. So Goku definitely outclasses GR very badly into the AP category, but let's see if Goku is as fast to even tag GR in the first place.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, there's no way in hell he's even that damn quick to get them motherfucker.
So let's talk about how fast Goku is in his speed. Goku actually does have an accessible speed feat, which
bro, somebody sleep, bro. Why is you whispering?
When after Zeno literally nuked the entire timeline and bombed everyone's lineage across the face of space and time. So after the timeline was erased, after Zeno literally blew it up to oblivion, Goku comes out of the time pod and is able to move in a space with no time or space that happens, which would be qualifications for inaccessible speed because he's moving in a place with no time. Same way Giorno has accessible speed as well. This is even better for Goku because Goku performs his feat inside base form, would mean if he goes Super Saiyan 1, for example, he'd be 50 times faster, so he'd be 50 times into accessible speed. But this is just a low ball for Goku's speed because Goku's actually faster than accessible speed. Because
yo, I want to know where he's getting this information from, though. Like, for real. If this shit is from a Google, just a random Google link, bruh, just go ahead, throw this shit away, bruh. Like, bruh, I gotta get information from the actual creator of the shit, bruh. Like how JoJo's do, yeah, I gotta get actual information from the creator, bro. I don't even know if that shit is real.
we know in the Tournament Power arc where Goku fights Jiren, it's actually stated twice back to back by Vados and the Kaoshin that Jiren transcends time itself. So if Jiren transcends time, that would grant him immeasurable speed, which is moving beyond linear time, which is way faster than accessible speed by beyond infinite amount. This is very, very important because time itself is the continuation and progression of events, which basically in short term means that time itself is causality. So if Goku transcends linear time, he would transcend base levels of causality, which means Goku is operating on a higher level of causal chain, which means he's on a different level of causality than the causality level that GR is able to manipulate. So it would not work on Goku at all. Not to mention the pure fact Goku would just speed blitz him entirely, even if he's quote unquote passive, like I went through earlier, it's not really good, it doesn't matter. Even if you don't want to take the measurable speed feat, Goku is still way faster than GR with his accessible speed feat, and he has another accessible speed feat as well, because in the Tournament Power, it's also stated to be in a place without space and time, which is shown right here.
What the fuck?
So in conclusion, Goku would just speed blitz and one-shot Giorno before anything could happen, his hacks could go off.
At the beginning, bruh, I thought Goku was gonna win. Then after he explains Giorno, I thought he was gonna win. Then back to Goku, they need both the creators to argue about the shit.